All right, welcome back to day 2 of Houghton Lake Classic Practice. Today we're taking the upper north and west ends of the lake, and that's where we're starting. If you haven't watched part 1 yet, it is out, and I suggest you check that out before we get started on this. All right, day 2, practice day 2. There they are. Here we go. Weeds. Yep.
Wow, there's a wall of weeds. Maybe that's the wall of weeds he's talking about.
So yeah, let's see what happens. Right. Putz around here and
top water around here.
Throw some top water. Ooh, it does look juicy.
I just got a frog on, so
that's fine. All we want to see him blow up.
see something.
Right. That's all. That's all we need. Maybe it's only certain patches, like you said. We just got to find the right ones. That looks freaking great. That curly, whatever that is. The hole in the middle, a couple holes in there. That looks juicy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
I kind of wonder if in the middle is not the place it's going to be that or that. One of the edges of it.
we can do that. Let's head, because we're over this way, we'll head this way and see what happens.
Just a thought.
I know, I like it. I would think, yeah, maybe. I would think that they would, well, maybe not. Like get on the shady side of the grass.
That's what you would think.
Yeah, yeah. It's a little more sporadic, not so thick. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. I still can't believe something wouldn't come up and slurp the top waters up. Right. Oh. But yeah, that was all of a sudden there was nothing but sand there. Now I don't know if we would have went another 50 yards if it would have been weeds again. It's all the same depth. I like that you're going slow and I'm going fast too. If something, right? Right. If anything, again, we might just be getting this out of the system and yes, indeed. Let's get on the big motor and go for a ride around in here. What is that shit? It is. I'm thinking where that sand starts meeting that grass. But I don't know where that is. It looks like just weeds forever, but it's obviously not, because over there it wasn't.
Yeah. We could probably go, any direction and just find the edge of all these.
Yeah,
things, right?
that's what I'm thinking. I go here.
Yeah, just kind of scope it out, right?
I guess, yeah. We'll put on a side scan and see what we see for a minute. All right. right, so we spent quite a few hours up here in this North Bay. At this point, we're side scanning some of the east and west side of this, trying to get something to come up on a topwater. And as of yet, we have nothing. Should we get the net out today? Or should we do the same thing we did yesterday? He jumped like a smallie. He's running like a smallie.
Yeah, he's burying down there, isn't he? I tried to loosen the drag up a bit because he was really burying himself.
Yeah, it's a smallmouth.
That's a big one.
Mm-hmm. They fight so frickin' feisty. Yeah.
Yeah, smallie. Yeah, baby.
I wasn't expecting it to be a smallie.
Was not, baby.
It's a keeper though.
Shit. 5 feet of water.
Show the camera, and then maybe that was that whole school. All right, we gotta find something different. And I don't know that we found enough to make this worth the trip. Maybe a plan C. I mean, that's how I'm feeling.
Certainly was not a consistent bite or anything.
Stuff looks good again. This I want to keep fishing until we catch something, because this is ultimately, this is what we've got so far. This is the same kind of stuff. And it's going to get a little bit deeper out here. All right, so we're on this point here, underwater point, and it looks right as far as the grass that we've been catching fish in. Up in that North Bay, we only caught the one smallie and one walleye, and that was in 4 to 5 feet of water. There, that's something, maybe. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I can mark that. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm about to get bit. For sure. Yeah, I had like 3 fish follow me up. That is what we need. There we go. I feel like that was a big one that just went down too. Yeah, there it is. How does it bite the snack and not?
What else, what?
It's a little fish. Maybe a bluegill.
I said, how's it bite the snack and not inhale it? But it's because it's just a little. It looked frickin' giant unless there was something else down there. Assuming I get my shit together here, eventually we will continue on the path.
Wait that long?
Not all of my
Oh.
shit, just some shit.
Oh,
No, we'll be here for a while. We gotta wait until all the shit's together.
So like I said, we're on this point. We're seeing some fish. The grass looks right, as you can see on the live scope there. We're seeing some fish go down to the baits. I did figure out later on that some of those are crappie. So they're not all bass that we're seeing.
Okay, that was 2 right there. I didn't want to set the hook. I don't know if they were smallmouth or largemouth, but that is definitely golden. Just like it's supposed to be. I didn't want to see that guy see me set the hook. But one started taking off with it, I let it, and then I jerked it up and it pulled it out of his mouth, and he came back for it, and I just let it. And then another one shot out of the weeds right after that. By that time I was close enough to just reel it in though. So that is good. This is it. The light blue shit. The light blue is the. It's it. It's where it's at. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know if yours looks exactly. I might have it highlighted different. Let's see. Yeah, see how it's lighter blue? Yeah, I mean it's the lighter blue sections. Yeah. It is definitely needle in a haystack. Definitely. Like, that is not obvious at all. No, it's. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. We can check that out. Well, yeah, now we start doing exactly that, dialing it in. Is it the wind? Is it the sun? Which way? Which side? And exactly. That's exactly. Because I don't think we have to try anything else. I think that's the depth. I mean, we're going to have to try more spots, find more spots. But I don't think there's a, I don't know. I want to try those shallow spots in the morning. But I think that's just to get it out of my system. I don't think that's going to be a player. I really don't. But maybe. Flat, deeper spots, yeah. And I got to start looking at where specifically on the live scope what I'm seeing too, because the first spot it was a solid red mass, like it was like a tower, and then that spot there was just a few strings. So I don't know, but the one thing is it's the taller weeds for sure. that seem to be, if you drop it right in front of the weeds, then they come out on the base of that. All right. That helps my confidence. Even though I didn't catch it, I see them around here. Smalley?
I think so. Going pretty fast.
When he gets to the boat and he starts running 100 miles an hour the other way, we'll know for sure. Yeah, that's a smallmouth. Oh, it's a good smallmouth. I feel like it's a really, really good smallmouth. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't catch him on the weekend, huh?
That's all right. It's a football. All right. Well, you got something going anyway, which is great. That's a 3. That's the right size. Pretty fish. Well, if nothing else at all, we know this area has fish.
So this area is the area we fished on the east side on the first day and caught some fish. We were trying to gain some confidence, and we've kind of got the depth dialed in a little bit. So now we're just fine-tuning that.
Honestly, that point had a bunch of fish on it too. We didn't catch any of them, but they were there. Outside of that, and then down here, I don't know what else. Well, the tournament's over at 2. Or 3, yeah. Is it 3:30? Is that what it is? Oh, I thought it was done at 2. So then, yeah, Michael. Yeah, we can do that. I don't know. I think, does it pay to come down here and do the same stuff we've been doing? Like that we did yesterday? You caught one. We haven't spent a shit ton of time down here. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? Because I'm literally a little spun out, little not sure. Okay. Okay.
This is going to be our primary spot.
And right now it will be, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm kind of thinking too.
Another boat's already here hanging around.
Right. So we got some spots marked already. We know about the light blue areas, maybe, if that continues to play. Let's go see then if we can figure out those humps right now. Or those, whatever the hell they are, weed beds. Yeah. And there might be another spot somewhere similar to that, perhaps. I don't know.
So we're on our way here to flip some grass on these 3 shallow humps. but we end up stopping somewhere before we get to these. But these are the 3 humps I'm referring to. They're kind of tall grass beds, and we spent a little bit of time in there the first day and picked up a couple of shorts. So we're going to try and find a secondary pattern, basically, something different than what we've been doing. There we go. It's a good largemouth.
All right.
That's weird. This is weird. Where we're at is weird.
We're at the tip, though.
But the grass. Yeah, that's a good point. The grass is just
Grass is, yeah.
that far off the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know there's not much of that, not getting much at all on my cast.
But I think all those fish that came out of that same stuff before were largies too. I got another one looking at it. I'm not gonna catch it. I'm gonna see if he'll bite it though. But you're right, it is white meets blue again. Might be all about the depth again. All right, I'm gonna move forward some here. Get out of this little area. I think we could catch a couple here. Right. Actually, I'm gonna get on the big motor. All this kind of looks like that looks fabulous 40 feet in front of us. So we'll go randomly find another white meets blue spot and see what happens.
So this is the spot we stopped at. We never did get to the grass clumps. The white meets blue is basically, if you go back to the first part 1 of this classic practice, it's where the grass starts growing in the majority of the lake, but not always. It was a weird lake with that. But this is where we stopped. We caught fish. We saw a couple fish. The grass was shorter here, and we're going to find another spot.
Christ, I don't know. That was a decent fish. That was 2.5 to 3.
Yeah, that was up there. That was good. Yeah.
All right, so white meets blue.
White meets blue.
Should we try white meets blue over here?
Yep, let's try it.
Let's
Go experiment now.
Let's go right there. That looks great.
So we're kind of dialing this in. Now we're just checking. This spot's not too far. It's just another little choke point kind of thing, a little point out of the water where the white meets the blue there, the depth shading. It's a big deal, or it seems to be a big deal at this point. So we're going to check another spot. that looks good where the depth is right.
See what happens. And technically that little, if that white means blue thing is something, that little choke point deal.
Yep.
That cloud cover's kind of nice. There's another one. White meets blue.
That's a nice smallie.
It's a nice smallie.
That's a nice smallie.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
White
do
meets
it.
blue. You've got a,
There was no grass on that one.
you just got a weedless Senko, right?
Not
Rig
weed,
around the
yeah.
bottom.
Texas rig. There was not even grass on the bottom of there.
Huh.
Just the depth, maybe. Another 3. Close. I think we're on to something. I think we're on to something.
Well, it didn't work on the western part of the lake, though. We did white meets blue.
Unless it's because the wind's picking up.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, we got some wind over there, though, when we were over there. Maybe it's, I don't know. I think south and east, white meets blue. That's our plan.
Maybe middle of the lake too. We haven't done too much there.
Too much in the middle, exactly.
Random though. I mean, not. I guess maybe not random. Maybe it's not random at all. Maybe the white means blue thing. We can go.
Yeah, maybe that's the deal, right? So you want to go to the next spot? Let's go to the next spot.
Kinda.
You caught one here.
I need to mark it, by the way.
Let's go find another white meets blue spot. Right?
Yeah. That was a smallmouth. So, now what do we know? We know white meets blue. We know the wind has picked up a little and we've started doing better. We know we moved from the west to the east.
Yeah.
I know from history the wind and the sun are better for smallies,
I think the Senko's kind of interesting.
and that's something.
Not too big one.
It's not weightless. I got a
Yeah, I know.
Texas, yeah.
Weedless is what I'm trying.
Weedless Senko, yeah.
That is that with white meets blue where the weeds are nice combination.
Yeah. The wind was the wind the same yesterday? It's a little different today. It was this way and now it's this way, so it's a little bit more
Yesterday was
south.
More south out of the southeast. Today
Yeah.
More out of the south.
So we gotta keep all that in the back of our heads as
Yeah, we do.
we go. All right,
All
pick
right,
another
Pick
spot.
another spot, man.
How about white meets
You
blue
said-
here?
Yeah, you said there were some good-looking spots coming up, right?
Well, I think
There was a channel.
that
somewhere.
channel, that little, we can go down there.
Wanna try that?
Sure,
Yeah.
I guess.
Why not?
So this is the spot we're heading to. Again, just off that point, we're only going, I don't know, quarter mile, not even. And there's 2 blue sections which are shallower and a little channel that goes through that's white. And we're really just analyzing, trying to break everything down.
There's another one. And it's another good one.
Size of that fucking thing. It's a 4 times smaller. Pretty good to scale on, don't you think? You wanna know?
I don't know.
You wanna know?
I don't know if I want to know. It's 3 plus.
It's 3 plus. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's a beauty. Boy, the smallies are at that though.
White meets blue.
That's blue. Big smallies. Man.
Okay, so starting to get excited about what we've seen, what's happened. We've basically dialed in that our depth is right. I should mention we're not spending too much time. When we are hitting these spots, we're catching a fish right away within 2 or 3 casts. So kind of getting super excited about it. Feel like we've got something put together. Day 3 we will fine tune that. In the meantime, go check out part 1. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and most importantly, thanks for watching.